Okay, good morning, everybody. This is Shawn with our DIY garden. This is actually take three. So if I forget to mention something, please forgive me. I've mentioned things so often here that I've had the video upside down. I had my finger over it. So I'm struggling this morning. Please give me grace. But I am back in the grow room this morning, and a week ago we started our cucumber and zucchini seeds. We put them down to see what would sprout, and I've got some cucumber seeds sprouting, but nothing from the zucchini yet. I'm not too worried. It's been a week. By this weekend, if not, the zucchini doesn't really do anything, I'll just pitch that. But I started a couple of other seeds today since it's been a week, and we'll just try to keep seeds in the waiting. So if something doesn't work out, I have a fallback on, if you will. If you'll remember, I am working with a lot of old seeds, and that's my goal this fall is to use the old seeds, and then we'll order things that are new and fresh for spring, and hopefully my failure rates will go down. Um, but we'll see. Uh, if you can see in the background right here, I am saving a lot of pepper seeds from the peppers from my garden. So I've got them out and drying. And I really would love to become sufficient on my own with a lot of my seeds. But, you know, seeds, God bless them. We need them. It's a never ending battle of will you or won't you. So, anyways, that's where I am with the cucumbers and zucchini. Now, today we are going to work on brassicas. And in the last video, I shared with you the struggle I have with brassicas. I just, the, the plants always grow, but with Texas weather, I have trouble figuring out, okay, hey, is when to put them out because they flower, they go to seeds so quickly that I don't get any produce off of it. And this is the earliest that I'm starting brassicas. I mean, it's the middle of August. We have 100-degree days, and I don't think brassicas in this weather, but I know I've got to start them earlier inside where I can control the temperature, and then they can go outside once the weather breaks. And honestly, that's going to be in the end of September, looking out at the long range forecast here. So I'm hoping that I'm starting them early enough inside that they'll be big enough when they go outside that they can produce right away, and we won't lose them to chillier weather. So, it's a never ending battle here, and I'm learning. I've been gardening, since I was a kid. So if you're battling something with the seeds with your garden, just keep going. Just keep trying. It's worth it. Believe me, when you get that taste of the fresh vegetable, it'll be so worth it. So anyway, I am going to put you on the tripod so I can show you how I'm going to put some seeds out, and then we'll go from there. So I am going to show you just how low tech my setup is. We, I, I, I don't buy these expensive gadgets that a lot of people have, just because I know that I can grow veggies in secondhand containers, if you will. Now these are my favorite type of sprouting trays, and they're from the Swiffer wet mops, if you will. When they're empty, I take them and wash them and bring them in here because they have a clear lid. And as you can see, I put paper towel in there, write down the seeds that are in there, the date that I do them, and then the clear lid goes on top of them, and they produce the condensation that they need. They kind of trap in the moisture, and it's a great way for seeds to sprout. So this is my high-tech sprouting tray here. If you can see, I have broccoli written with the date and cauliflower with the date. And I will just put the seeds underneath the name of them and stick them under a grow light. I'll take you over there and show you. It's pretty small right now. I only have one shelf going because I don't need too many lights on. I had a heat mat going, but it's so warm in here because we've got, I actually have a flannel sheet over the window, and I do that just to keep the heat out of this little room. So I don't have a lot of light in here right now, but I have the grow lights on, so it's plenty for the seeds. So this is how it goes. I am using super old seeds. This is called DeCinco broccoli. And you can see the seeds there. These are old seeds. And I know you think, oh, she sounds like a broken record. Old seeds, old seeds. That's what I focus on in fall, is the older seeds. Just because if something doesn't work, I'm not super devastated. I'm dealing with weather anyway. So I'm like, this is a great time to get these old seeds used up, so in the spring I can use fresh seeds and we can have hopefully a better time of getting a crop going. So here we are, the DeCinco broccoli, and I just sprinkle it on top of the paper towel that's in our little bag, little box here. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so here we are. I also went ahead and planted my cabbages, and I planted this, the golden acre cabbage. Again, you can see by the packet that it's one of my old seeds, so I used that. And I also planted some Napa cabbage. I haven't grown this variety before, but I'm looking forward to it. I really hope something happens with it this fall. I would love to make some kimchi and just have some cabbage that I can use for different things besides the more tightly rolled regular cabbage. So I'm going to show you the setup here. Here you can see my high dollar sprouting area. Couple of the packets that I get from the Swiffer for wet Swiffers, all washed out. I put in a damp paper towel. I write what's the seeds are on the paper towel. I put the clear lid. You can see the lid here. I put that on to help create condensation, which helps with the seed. It helps getting the seeds sprouted. Now with little seeds like this, they can and will sprout. But a lot of the times after a week, I'll take these that are kind of been moistened and I'll go ahead and put them in the dirt, even if I don't see anything from them, just because they're so small and it's hard to see if they're sprouting. So I will put them in dirt after about a week, just to see if I get anything more out of them, if it appears like they're not sprouting. So that's with the brassicas, and I'm going to put them underneath my grow lights. And this is probably where I've spent the most money in this room, is with the lights. So it's right down here. Oops. This is the first batch of seeds that we've started. And you can see kind of the water droplets there. There, it comes in better. The cucumber and the zucchini. So that's what it looks like after about a week with the condensation on it. I just remember started these seeds today. This is the cucumber and zucchini. Just did it in a smaller container. And if you know your containers, this is an old Wendy's container that someone did a baked potato. And I save anything with a clear dome because it works so great for starting seeds. So you don't have to spend a lot of money to do this. And I just put the broccoli and cauliflower in here. And I'm going to go get the, sorry if I'm making you ill. There's the cabbages, the 2 different types of cabbages. I do have the warming mats down, but don't have them on. I did last week, and I don't know, I just felt like they didn't need it. So I'm just watching them with the grow lights. Now my entire system here has grow lights, but the very bottom shelf is where I start the seeds. So the grow lights are super close to the container, and they work out great that way. Then they move to the second shelf, and we just keep going up in size. So that is kind of a look on the setup for how I sprout seeds. And we will check back with everything next week to see how everything's doing. And I hope to be able to show you some sprouted seeds that we've already planted in the dirt. Because I go from sprouting to putting them in the dirt, and then they form the seedling. So, okay. You guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me, for checking out how I do sprout seeds very low tech. And what I want to do is encourage you that you don't need to spend a lot of money to do this. You know, it's just a little bit of and a little bit of space. I guess that's the biggest thing that most of us deal with, is where can we do this? We're empty nesters, so we just turned a bedroom into a grow room, and it works out perfect for us. So, hey, will you please like this video and share it with your friends? You know, encourage people not to stop gardening just this summer, but to continue on for next fall. And I just thank you so much, and we'll look forward to talking to you next week. Bye-bye.